Well, I see it accelerating for a variety of reasons. So banks are wanting to migrate customers into digital channels for reasons of customer convenience, lower cost, higher satisfaction, more engagement, more affinity with the bank. So I see in markets that I'm fairly close to that degree of branch usage is starting to rapidly plummet, particularly for just transaction and some account opening facilities. I also see that banks are putting a lot of effort into developing their digital channels and now getting a real kick along with investment for technology, because they're realising that the whole fintech process, the issues around regulation, which will cause some challenges, will cause them a big problem unless they change. And of course that change is difficult, but I don't see that many banks in many of the regions denying that they have to change now. Whereas if you were there and talking to them 2 years ago, they'd be saying, maybe I don't have to do this, maybe it'll all go away. Well, it won't. So, big change happening. The fact that banks are getting real about putting power back into the hands of the customer, they're starting to design things outside in. They are putting a lot of effort into technology in many cases. They're getting real about their leadership and their culture and their management style. They're becoming more diverse with their workforces. And I think that all of that is heralding good change as far as the banking industry is concerned. I think the uncertainty, well, it depends on the market, but the uncertainty around how far and how quick regulation will go to push retail banks in the direction of open banking. That's the big unknown. And whilst many banks are starting to prepare for it, no one really has done a lot of work on understanding the rate at which they would lose customers or the rate at which they would gain customers with new products under their new models. So at this stage, it's still speculation, but it would be a concern, I think, for shareholders and for management about what direction that might go in.